This playthrough is rated T for teen. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Voldemort back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we questioned people in the upper apartments, and an old janitor stole into some people's apartments, stole their stuff with no consequences, and convinced a lady that we could help her get a bounty off of her head. We also talked to an equipment lady who told us about the swoop gang war going on right now, Davik of the Exchange, and more information about the Sith on the planet. Oh boy, many players in this work, but who will come out on top? Well, hopefully us. But anyway, let's start questioning the Cantina people, and let's see what happens.
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Dang, girl, you're like really into Pazak. You sounded like you were like about to jump my bones if I was a Pazak player. That's what it sounded like. Oh, what's this? There's no action in the duel ring right now. Dueling, huh? Interesting. Keep that. Might be a way to make some money off of that.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Huh, Pazak, huh? Who are you to be selling me this thing? Possibly. I don't know if I want to buy it.
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
You're giving up gambling? Why would you do that?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. A great offer if you can afford it.
Can I ask you some questions first?
Of course, of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
We were asked about that. Now, sometimes in the game, a lot of NPCs will give you kind of the same information, so you have to be aware that that just might happen. But anyway, let's see what his general idea of Taris is about.
Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The upper city is nice enough, though it was better before the Sith showed up. But they don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see.
Of course.
I think there was another question. Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crash down in the Undercity?
I spend my days here in the Cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who wander by. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's get him to buy his Pazak thing.
I've won. That's why
Sorry, I just had to skip till we can get back to that. 50 credits? Yeah, sure, why not? It's an extra way to make money. Yeah, this is basically, really in this game, there's only a finite amount of money because, well, that's kind of weird to say because there's only so many encounters in the game and there's only so much money, but there are ways to get little extras like the equipment that drops, finding stuff, persuading people to give you more money. Pazak is another way to get a little extra credits out of the game other than doing like side quests and side missions and stuff like that. So yeah, let's buy their deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here. I'll load them up into your data pads so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Don't I get that free lesson? I'd like a Pizak lesson, please. I want a tutorial on this minigame, please. Actually, Pizak's pretty straightforward. It's blackjack, basically. You want to get your cards to 21, and the closest you can to 21 wins. The defender, which is always the guy you're challenging, if you get the same number, draw basically means no one wins. I mean, your money goes back to you, stuff like that. But yeah, it's basically blackjack, except you can modify the numbers with certain cards. Yeah, Pizak cards go from 1 to 5. There are also alternate cards you can buy and get. That'll give you plus or negatives, or both, and you can switch. Those are what we call cheating cards. Although the game never goes into cheating, but it basically it's cheating. And then you can form a deck. We already got 10 cards, so... okay, so we just need to... Whoops. I was pressing the wrong button. I was like, why is it doing it? I was supposed to press Y. Follow the instructions, dork. Yes. This is his deck. But yeah, basically... Oh, it's 20. Sorry. I thought it was 21. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this. But it's basically a blackjack. You have to get closer to 20 than 21. My bad. Players total 21. You get a bust. You lose automatically. Player must win a set of 3 to win the total game. So you get a chance to go. And there is a main deck that will pull cards for you as well. The first player draws a card. Yeah. 4 cards. Yep, we know about that. The 4 cards you get down here, it will be random every time you play. You can play one of the cards from your hands, or you can keep getting cards from the pool. Pulling from your hand is optional. I've told us I have 20 after draw. You can, yeah, this is also telling you if you have a negative card, if you draw before you if you end your turn over 21 over 20 without using any cards, then you auto lose. But if you have negative cards in your deck, you can modify that. But yeah, you can either in turn or stand. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really need to read exact rules, but let's just play it. So I can either play a hand card or in turn. Let's in turn. So I've got a 7. No reason to use a card, so let's in turn again. And, well, this is perfect for us. Boom. Exact 20. Players they automatically stand, and we just see if the opponent gets to 20. Well, okay, he won, so we tied. But, yeah, we basically go until we win 3 sets. So, anyway, yeah, just in turn, no reason. It's pretty straightforward, really. We got a 3, or 17. Let's play our 3. Yeah, well, this is actually going to happen quite a bit in this game. People getting no, I don't want to do that yet. Oh, no, sorry. I mean in turn. I don't know why I was saying. Stand is what I've done. My bad. But anyway. Yeah. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of times in this game where luckily he stood, so by playing that 4 card, I'll actually win this time. There you go, see? But yeah, just be prepared. If you're trying to get the most money out of Pizak, be prepared to save scum. Like, even if you're good at this game, just sometimes it's just going to happen. I might lose to this guy, though, because I'm out of, ooh, that's a pretty good 19, man. Ah, come on! See, like I said, this happens a lot in the game. It's almost annoying, really, when you think about it. I could try to pull again. The odds, though, of that are pretty low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my hand, and then I'm going to stand. See if we can get... Well, luckily I won, but this time now I have to go with whatever, and we're both out of cards, so we just have to suck up whatever the game gives us now. All right, well, let's see if an 18 is good enough. Ah, come on! Well, like I said, at this point, since I have no more card hands, 15 is not good enough. Good rule of poker is to stand, is to only stand when you hit above 17. And I'm not a professional poker player. Oh, come on! Oh, I call that bullcrap. Unfortunately, that happens a lot too. Like, he just gets just the right amount of cards, and he's just like, derp, I won! And you're like, ah, you son of a... Whew! Well, luckily I beat him. I mean, I didn't win. So there you go. Oh, I guess he gave... no, that symbol means I spent credit. So, yeah, all right, we did it. We won our first Pizzac game. Now, if we want to... we can play, if I remember correctly, we can play Pizzac with her and him. I think there's one other person in the bar we can play with as well. You can only the sad thing about Pizzac is that you can't keep winning infinite money from people. I think there's like 1 or 2 people later on in the game you can actually win a pretty decent amount. But anyway, they have a limit. If you win so much money from them, they'll give you either a rare card or a heap prize, and then they say, "Quit bugging me. I've got no more money." Stuff like that. So anyway, let's actually go into the bar and check it out for a second. Okay, actually get some info. Oh, hello, named NPC. You must
Hi
be important.
there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're a Sith officer, huh? Well, since they don't know who I am, let's see if she knows any more little details. You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Voldemar.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. They can make this job pretty lonely.
Oh, well, you know, they just haven't gotten to see you on the inside. Let's see, I'm not actually from Taris. I'm stuck here until the quarantine ends. Can't really blame people. You did conquer the planet. Or we could do, this is mainly the scoundrel's persuasion, but I'll try it myself. You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend out.
Come on! Sorry, guys. All right, let's try it again. I'll load it until I get a persuade. That's the problem with it, like not playing a scoundrel with full persuade. There's just chances you just will not get a persuade option. Now I could wait till later in the game when I've leveled up a bit to where if I like, because there's actually items in the game that actually give you persuade or charisma bonuses. But anyway, I'll be back when I actually succeed on the charisma bonus.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Oh, hey, don't let it get you down, and you don't have to get too mad. Like I said, they just took your planet and everything like that. I'm here to listen to you. Let's see, you got a pretty positive attitude. Everyone has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with it that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
I don't feel too bad. Man, apparently the Xbox is just not dealing with the audio very well because it keeps skipping, or not skipping, but kind of like stuttering or whatever. It must be tough being stationed on the world. You need to blow off steam every once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a ship to the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Oh, sounds good. I'll be there.
Don't be
Thanks.
late. We're starting right after our ship's end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
No, she might have a thing for me. I don't know. Well, see you there, Sarna. Now, you might not realize it now, but I unlocked one option to further progress the plot. The game hadn't told me how to do this yet, but we were going to find out, and I basically forwarded. I did something ahead of time that I wasn't needed to, but I'll show you when it comes to that.
Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. You wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Dude, I have 2 swords pointed at you. Are you really thinking that's a good idea? Anyway, after succeeding on that that persuasion, I need to save it. By the way, yeah, if I played the Scoundrel, put everything into persuasion, there's a really high chance that I wouldn't have to save scum as much. But guess what? It still happens. I've done a Scoundrel one full persuasion. I've still failed rolls before just because of how weird this game runs. But you know, that's just how it is. Okay. Now I don't think I need to talk to these guys yet because I haven't actually activated those quests. But
check out those Twi'lek dancers. I don't know who designed their outfits, but that man deserves a raise.
Well, someone at BioWare
Everyone's
for sure.
worried the Sith will come in here and shut this place down. Can you imagine how dull we didn't have any music on Taris?
I don't know why. I just have a fascination with the Twi'lek design. I know, I'm weird. I'm like a lot of those people there. Like, man. Okay. No touch. I've been to a strip club before. No touching the dancers, dude. No, actually, I've never been to a strip club before, but I've heard that rule before. Hey, what's this man?
No hard feelings, my good man. But I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings. Something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
If I was playing a female character, I believe he's the one we talked to, if I'm right, he's the one we convinced to get us to the party. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly. By the way, anyone who's named, when it highlights stuff, you at least want to check them out. Sometimes side characters that have no names will sometimes give you information, but not all the time. But it's a rule of thumb. If you don't want to just talk to every single person, they just give you little snippets about what's going on. Hey, what's your
Where
thing?
did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Man, you're a snob. Who ordered you and why are you bossing me around? Order, I have no clue what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Oh, don't you love people like that? I don't even work here. Shut up, you spoiled brat. I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll get that drink.
That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, sometimes weird, glitchy things like
Don't
that
bother
happen
me.
all the
I don't
time.
speak to the help.
Well, screw you, lady. I mean, I'm just trying to be the nice guy. Don't want to cause any trouble. Anyway, okay, so that's that. Is that the way out? Okay. Okay, so we need to talk with these people.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, 2 combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon 2 Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Jedi Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Jedi is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon 2 Fingers.
Poor Dead-Eye Duncan. Apparently he didn't do too well in that competition. And I welcome you to the dueling ring, one of the many ways to get extra credits and experience and money for, well, wait, credits and money are the same thing. Basically a way to get experience, money, and certain items in the game. Purely optional. You do not have to do this, but I want to. Alright, before we do any talking, make sure we save. Oop, wrong file. That's my backup file. If this doesn't render, if this recording setup fails, whoops. Anyway, I think they just talk about the competition.
Why doesn't Duncan just give the sport up? He's terrible.
Hell, he dropped his blaster during the competition, so obviously he's not very good. I guess, is there really any reason to talk to him before the competition? Ah, Rodian. Shoot first, okay. Shoot first, shoot last, party with me, we'll have a blast. What the hell are you talking about? Blast away, open fire, shoot, kill, maim! Goodbye then. Ready, aim, fire. Is your trigger finger as itchy as mine? Wow, calm down, yo. Alright, what's in here? Ooh, a med pack. Always useful. There's... Ah, the Hutts. The gangsters of the Jedi universe. They're around even in 4,000 years before the old Empire. Okay. Well, we need to talk to him to get that started. Well, let's
what are you
just talk
looking
to him real
at,
quick.
fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
With how badly you did, are you really, like, trying to pick a fight? Who are
I'm
you?
Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
Yeah, we kind of did. Dueling chambers?
You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat. Loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the corner.
You're the number 5 ranked duelist? Out of how many?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
I feel so sorry for you, dude. You don't look so tough. I think I could beat you to
Big
duel.
talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organizer. I'll look forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Well, Garelon beat you pretty easily, and I don't even know if he's that awesome. 2 fingers, which means he probably only has 2 fingers, or... Well, let's ask him and see what he
you
says.
around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring, or did you just come to watch?
I just came to talk to a man who has the same exact wardrobe I have, you know? Dueling ring, what are you talking about?
Why are you here if you don't even know what the dueling ring is? I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you out. He's the hut over there in the corner. He arranges all the duels.
I like the fact that basically a Western RPG protagonist can ask the same question to the same people, almost like a guy with amnesia or Alzheimer's. He's like, where's the cantina? Where's the cantina? Oh, whoops. So you've been hanging around here a lot. You're off stepping in the dueling ring. I want to step into the ring.
Good to see some new blood in the fight game. Things have gotten pretty stale around here lately. If you're serious about this...
Okay, he just talks about that. Let's see if I can ask you a question. I don't think they do because they just want to talk about dueling.
I don't have time to answer your questions.
Okay. Now, the dueling thing right now, as if I remember correctly, without any preparation, I can pretty much defeat Deadeye and Garelon right now. Ice, Marl, or Twitch, I need to at least level up slightly, or at least do a lot more preparation to take care of them. But I want to see if they have anything to say before I join
Hello
the
there,
dueling ring.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marl. I'm one of the duelists here at the Cantina. I was wondering when you'd get around to talking to me.
Hey, Phil Lamar. I haven't heard your voice in a while. Phil Lamar is a voice actor. He was like on Mad TV. You'll hear his voice a lot in this game. Do I know you?
No, we've never met. It's just that most people who come here to watch the duels are bored nobles, looking for a little excitement in their drab lives. But you're different. You look like you know a thing or two about combat. I'm guessing you didn't come here to sit on the sidelines and watch a duel. Are you looking for a match?
Tell me more about these
The duels themselves are simple enough. 2 combatants armed with stun pistols into the ring. One walks out a winner. The other is carried out unconscious on a stretcher. If you're interested in setting up a match, Or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Adger. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements.
By the way, you can't make wagers in this because they want you to do it, and not enough blood to do that. But anyway,
my area of expertise is pretty much limited to the dueling ring and the other combatants here at the Cantina. But I'll try to answer any questions you might have.
That's so disrupting when the audio pokes in and out here every once in a while. Do you think about the escape
Only
pods?
what I heard from the news reports, which are all censored by the Sith. Some pods crashed into the Undercity. Anyone caught harboring survivors will be arrested and executed. Really, I don't think it's any of my business. The Sith want to call themselves rulers of Taris. It's fine by me, just so long as they don't shut the duel ring down.
As long as you get your prize, am I right? I want to know about general information on Taris.
I can only tell you what is recorded in the basic visitor guides. The Upper City is a beautiful destination where intergalactic travelers can find all their basic needs. If you're looking for excitement, the duel rings here are your best bet. Stay out of the lower city. It's nothing but a gang-ridden slum. Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the duelists?
You've come to the right man. I've been dueling here for nearly 20 years, and I remember every duelist who's been through this cantina. Of course, there are only 5 of us left now. Duncan, Gurlon, Ice, Twitch, and me. Bendak Starkiller comes in once in a while, but he's retired now.
Retired, huh? I wonder if we could get that guy out of retirement. Well, how about Duncan?
Duncan? Worst duelist ever. His nickname is Deadeye because he fights like he's blind. I wouldn't worry about him.
It reminds me of the comic book nerd from Simpsons. Worst duelist ever. What about Guaranteed
Gurlon
Fingers?
used to be pretty good before the accident. His blaster overheated during a match and exploded. 1 in a million occurrence. Paralyzed 3 fingers on his right hand. They call him Gurlon Two Fingers now. He hasn't been the same since the accident. But he's still out here trying to earn a living. That's why I never fight with blasters.
Oh, that's why it's called Two Fingers. Two of his fingers got paralyzed in an accident. Well, I knew there was a story to it. What about Ice over there? Is she as cold as they say?
Ice? She's not much for personality, but she's a hell of a fighter. Confident, steady. Popular with the crowd, too. If you go up against her, you know you're in for a tough match.
That'll definitely something to consider. How about Twitch?
Twitch? I think that Rodian is completely crazy, but he's very, very good despite his insanity. Or maybe because of it. Even I can't beat him.
Really? He must be pretty nasty if you can't beat him. Actually, we haven't even fought him. I don't even know how tough you are. You gotta be tough because you're apparently the second rank duelist here.
Me? I've seen my share of battles. My best years are gone. But I can still hold my own against anyone in here. Except maybe Twitch.
Hey, what about this retired dude, Bendak Starkiller? Starkiller, huh? Side note, Luke Skywalker's original name for the movies before they rewrote it was Starkiller. Just a side note.
What can I say? Bendak was a legend. Never lost a match his entire career. But he was bloodthirsty as an Iridorian battle rager. Never liked having to face the same opponent twice. Got so he wouldn't battle anyone unless it was a death match. When they made death matches illegal, he went into retirement. He still hangs around here sometimes. Bendak's the best there ever was, plain and simple. Even now, I'd bet that anyone who steps into the ring with him wouldn't make it out alive.
Wow, if we wanted to fight him, we'd have to, offer him something juicy. Well, see you later.
Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
And let's talk to the other contestant, Ice. He says she's not much on personality. I doubt we're going to get much out of her, but let's do it anyway.
I know what you're going to say. I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. How can someone who looks so hot with a weapon in her hand be called Ice? Well, I've heard it all before. I'm here to take care of business in the dueling ring, not to have some slack-jawed, goggled-eyed man slobber all over me. So back off.
Dude, I'm sorry. I just wanted to Wow, that was cool.
Now you know why they call me Ice. If you're looking for a match, go talk to Azure. He's that big hut over there in the corner. Otherwise, just go away.
I think you're attractive, but I wasn't gonna Google over here. Jeez, I'm one of those guys that looks from far away. I'm just like, oh, that's quite a strong woman over there. But, oh, well, maybe that's her point, I guess. Anyway, so, we need to talk to Azure to get these dueling things going. But what can the dueling rings offer us? Can it offer us a bit of extra experience as well as credit and on our way towards finding Bastila? Or will we just spend the rest of our time just fighting these people one-on-one forever and ever and playing Pizak in this cantina without doing the story? Find out next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and may the Force be with you.